Hello everybody and welcome to Texas Motor Speedway in Fort Worth, Texas. It is the O'Reilly Auto Parts 300 for the NASCAR Nationwide Series race. It is good to be back. It has been quite a minute, quite a busy schedule. I've been real busy over the past several weeks. As you take a look at the news and notes, as you look at that, I'll just describe what's going on. So the last video I posted a few weeks ago was the Martinsville race for the Cup. So I was having mic issues. I don't know why I could not record. I think I figured it out. I believe I figured it out. If you don't hear me talking this, it means I haven't figured it out yet. But anyhow, I'm confident that I did figure it out. But anyhow, we are back. Between that and I have been sick for the last 2 months. I don't know what in the world that I caught. It's been this ongoing cough and chest congestion. I've been on numerous antibiotics. I've been to the doctor back and forth. I think I'm kind of turning the corner a little bit, but still, it's just been kind of the wackiest thing that I have had ever. I'm thinking I had COVID, probably had long COVID or whatever it is, but I'm feeling a lot better. So I'm really wanting to get back into recording videos for this. One thing you're going to notice during this, as you're looking at the starting grid here, is before you look at it's kind of the grid walk. But anyhow, you're not going to hear the spotter's voice throughout this. So what happened is when I was actually recording the race, I had it on mute. So I had to go back into the audio as you look at the starting grid. I had to go back into the audio when I recorded the race. I did save the race. So I did have to go back and get the audio and put the audio at the points of the video that it might be a little bit off. And I've also realized that I did the same thing for the Cup race. You're going to see that as well. That I am still working on. So just bear with me when I try to get that situated. I also have created, and I know I probably mentioned it about a couple hundred times already, that I am a big football fan also, and since it's football season, I did create a new YouTube page that is dedicated to Madden 25. Basically what I'm doing, I'm sure there's quite a few channels out there that have simulated it. So it's kind of like a Madden Predicts. I am going to leave a link for that channel if you guys want to check it out. It'd be cool if you guys like and subscribe that. I tried to do it on this channel. I just don't want to get it mixed up. I just want this to be specifically for racing. I don't want to have the football included in this, so I just made a separate channel for football. Hopefully get views and likes. Again, and I probably mentioned it a few times, I'm not in this for the money. I just do it because I like doing it. I do it because I enjoy posting videos, and it's cool to get all the comments and likes and feedback that I get. And I really do, again, I just do it because I enjoy it. I really don't care about money. I don't think I'll ever make 1 million subscribers. If I do, that's awesome. I'm not really trying to do that. So that's why I have a separate channel for Madden 25. So if there's any, I'm sure some of you guys are football fans also. I'll leave the link in the description. So as we look at the field heading down the backstretch, Kyle Busch is on the pole, Regan Smith's on the outside. We're pretty good, actually. We're probably about mid-pack. We practice really well. This is the 2013 spring version of this track. So also ran the Cup race here. I think it runs the best out of all of them so far, except for the 2020. But I don't want to have to go there yet. So with that being said, kind of the same spiel. I'll let the race play itself out, and if anything happens, I will jump right back in. Until then, enjoy the race, everybody. All right, we got the first caution coming out, and we're thinking, and I think it was knew before this race happened, that turn 2 is going to be a problem. So Blake Koch gets into it with Sam Hornish Jr. It looks like Julian Meredith, who had been running really well for the last few races, he was involved in this. And that's Landon Castle on the 4 spinning. Here's another view. So it looked like the 24 got pinched into the wall and right into Julian Meredith. And it looks like, yeah, there's Landon Castle. I don't know why the video is stuttering here a little bit. I'm not sure why. So a few cars involved. It looks like turn 2 is going to be a problem for this race. So as we are going to get ready for the restart, we have Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski, Austin Dillon, Kevin Harvick, and Dale Earnhardt Jr., the top 5. And we're just kind of riding around. We have a really good car. We're probably mired back right now, but we will get back up there. And as they get ready for the green flag, I will step out, and if there is another caution, I will step back in. Until then, enjoy the race. All right, caution number 2, and you guessed it. Turn number 2, Reese Sorensen goes around for a spin, and looks like Rusty Earnhardt makes contact with him, but pretty sure that Sorensen got into the wall. Cars get really tight off that corner, and that's exactly what happened. So Rusty Earnhardt was basically in the crossfire. Has a little bit of damage to his car. So that's the problem. Just like the real track, it's always tight off of turn 2 for whatever reason. So we're going to get ready to get back to the restart. Dale Earnhardt Jr., a couple of the leaders pitted. We stayed out. We're in third. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is leading, and Austin Dillon is running second. I have it set at 1 times the wear, so I don't think I'm going to need to do pit stops for a 51 lap race. So we're going to roll the dice and try to go for it. We have a pretty good car, and we got the track position right now. So Dale Jr. in that Hellman's Camaro is out front. Can he hold on? Can we catch him? We will find out. All right, caution number 3, and once again off of turn 2, it's the 31 of Justin Allgaier and the 71 of Wyatt Holo. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm sorry if I didn't. One of my subs, so those two bring out the yellow. Wyatt was just unfortunately, he was just the innocent bystander, and Justin Allgaier comes off at 2, brushes the wall. I gotta figure out the grip level at this track. I think there's a way to work around it. Just to stop having the AI crash into the wall. And it looks like Wyatt's got some rear damage. Here's Matt Kenseth, who's on board. Goes right by them. He's got the 87 of Jaden underneath him. So we have worked our way to the front. Pretty good car. And hopefully we can hold on and get the win here, try to make it back-to-back wins. And I will step out. Enjoy. All right, and that is back-to-back wins for us as we get the win here at Texas. And I'll tell you what, big props to Sarah Waite. She was really pressuring me there. Good run for her in second. We were able to hold them off and get the win. Our car was just awesome out front, but a few of these guys, her and the three of Dylan, they definitely gave me a challenge. But happy to get the victory. That's 2 in a row, so we did win California, and we also won here. As we're going to come down the front stretch, and we will do the burnout here. So a lot of cautions because, well, for 51 laps anyways, for the wrecks off of turn 2. And we do the burnout, and we'll put our Ream Camaro into victory lane. We get the nice champagne bath. Again, I'm using Free Camera 2.3. I absolutely love that version. Hope I can keep it as long as I can keep it. Nothing wrong with 3, but just, I don't know, just this is a lot better. You can get inside the car a lot better than you can with the version 3.0. So we do the win, get the burnout. Just going to try to burn the motor out, so we have to pay for a new motor. Alright, so here is the results. We hold off Sarah Waite, Austin Dillon. How about Jaden Madro, another one of the subs? He comes home 4th. Brad Keselowski, Philip Torres up to 6th. Kevin Harvick, Regan Smith, Lance Meredith is 9th. Kyle Busch is 10th. Rusty Earnhardt 11th. Brian Scott, Matt Kenseth, Will Boucher 14th. And a top 15 finish for Brian Vickers. As you look further down, you see Kyle Larson there in 24th. And there you see the guys, Jeff Green, Sam Hornish Jr., Jeffrey Earnhardt, and you see Chris Buescher. He had the engine problem, and Lance Meredith, he was involved in that wreck early, and Chris Buescher had the engine problem at the green flag, resulting in a DNF. So a disappointing day for him. See Dale Earnhardt Jr., he was actually leading for a bit. He ended up in 36th place. Not the finish that he wanted. As we wrap it up here, I do have the updated point standings right here. As you take a look at the points. And as I mentioned before, the next race, we'll do the Cup race. I had to fix the audio on that because I remember when I did record it, it did not record properly. So just bear with me with that. Hopefully I can hit that up in the next few days. Again, I want to take the time. I appreciate all the patience. You know, it's kind of have a bit of a hectic schedule. I work for the post office, so things are starting to pick up a little bit. So I'm trying to get to us as much as I can. I also started that new channel, as I mentioned, so I will have that link in the description. So again, I want to thank everyone. I appreciate all the love and support, all the likes, etc. And until the next race, you all have a good night. Bye.